So our brains, from a neuroscience standpoint, are basically simulation machines. They're predictive. They're constantly predicting and simulating what's going to happen next. And they do that vis-a-vis and by virtue of pulling on resources that it has available to itself. So in this case, our prior experiences and our expectations, and also our, you know, cognitive understanding or the sense we're making in that moment of what these variables mean. And so we often have the impression, however, and it's kind of more of a, what I'll call a classical view of emotion, that we're triggered. That's our experience of it. We feel, oh, I'm triggered, that guy or that person, you know, that darn person. They just push my buttons all the time. And so we experience it like that. But in reality, it's not quite like that, it turns out. It's that we are not as reactive as we think. It's that we're anticipating, and we're like, you know, so far ahead of ourselves. Our brains have to be, otherwise we just wouldn't survive, and the whole thing, metabolically speaking, would be far too expensive, meaning it would take too much energy to work out all the variables if we were truly just reactive. And so the brain calibrates relative to three main things, okay? Interoception, which is, we'll delve into what each of these things means here in a minute, but interoception, sensory input, and cognitive appraisal. And then finally, we assign meaning to our perceptions, and we have thoughts and feelings and emotions and mental models and beliefs and narratives that we pull from to make sense of our perceptions. And that's ultimately kind of how perceptions are made.